Hello everyone. So this is our project of patient emotion and sentiment analysis. Here we have used a NLP model, which is trained on the scrap data, which is available from social media websites, which are scrapped using Beautiful Soup. Then it is passed through NLTK, and the clean data is passed through Spacey, and it is tokenized. We have trained the models on Google Colab. This is the overall flowchart of our implementation. We have used the base model RoBERTa, and we have trained it according to our needs. We have trained the base model into two models. First one is the RoBERTa for sentiment analysis to predict the sentiments. Second is the RoBERTa to predict the emotions. We will, from the user, we will take three types of inputs: text, audio, and video. First of all, if the user provides audio, it will be converted to the text. And if he provides video, it will be converted to audio and then to text. And that text will be again cleaned and will be given to both the models, and the sentiments and the emotions which are predicted by both the models will be saved in MySQL database. And at the end, we will generate a patient satisfaction report. So this is the overall implementation. Now we will see the actual project. So this is the front end of our project. Here we will ask the user to fill answer to five questions, which are based on different categories of the in the services provided in the hospital. So the first question is, how would you rate the quality of medical care provided by our hospital staff? So for this case, we have pre-recorded three samples of the reviews from patients. Now we will input two of them and check if the model predicts it correctly or not. So let's answer the first question. Along with the review, the sentiment is also given, means the actual correct sentiment, which should be predicted by the model. Next question is, how satisfied are you with the cleanliness and hygiene standards maintained in our hospital? This question is answered as hospital was clean and no complaints, which is a positive review. Next is, how effective was the communication between you and your healthcare provider during your visit? Now this is a negative review. As you can see, the sentiment is negative. And as it suggests from the wording also, I had to wait a long time to get any information about my treatment. Next is, how would you rate the waiting time of your appointment or treatment? Now its answer is also negative, which is the waiting time was long and frustrating. Next is the feedback related to facilities and amenities provided by the hospital. Now this is a positive review. Now we will submit the feedback. As you can see, the feedback is filled. Now this is the overall feedback analysis. Here you can see the responses which we have answered for each question. Next are the sentiment which are predicted by the model. Here in the sample, we can see the first two are positive, next two are negative, and the last is again positive. And the model has predicted the same sentiments. First two are positive, next two are negative, and the last is positive. Below that is the overall analysis of the sentiments of each question for every review. Now these are divided into five categories: quality of care, hygiene, communication, waiting time, and facilities and amenities. If we go for positive, we can see the positive percentages, the negative percentages, and the neutral percentage. Since we have not provided any empty or blank review, so the neutral percentage is 0 for all the questions. Next is the emotional analysis. Here we can see the happy customer count as 2. Now, although we have provided some of the negative sentiments, but the overall emotion is calculated based on all the questions answered by the user and not a single question. So that's why it is categorized as happy. And like this, we have 5 emotions: happy, anger, fear, sadness, and neutral. Now we will now we will give one more review for the form. Now the model has predicted positive, negative, positive, positive, and negative. And in the correct predictions, it is also the same: positive, negative, positive, positive, and negative. The sample number 3 is already present in the database. Here you can see the values have changed. First is it was 50% for the positive, now it has changed to 67% since we have provided positive review for first question. Here the overall emotional analysis has also changed. There a neutral review is added. Now we will see the database view of what is happening in the backend. Here at first the table was empty because there was no reviews. Now after three feedbacks, according to questions and the ID of the review, the is stored in the SQL tables. And after that, the sentiment which are predicted by the model are also stored. And in the last column, the emotions are stored. Here, it is verifiable that two emotions were happy and one was neutral. Here, two are happy and one is the neutral emotion. Thank you.